We are live. Game 3 of the day. KSL Sports. That is Garrett Thompson. I'm Mike Goodkind, and this is another edition of KSL Sports as Max Walker delivers the first pitch in there for a strike.
We've got number 3, Caleb Holman, up to bat.
And Walker's throwing heat here early. Game 1 in our winner's bracket right now. That's where things start to get interesting. And another strike.
Both of these teams with big wins yesterday. Maple Mountain topped Murray, and Salem Hills beat Box Elder.
And Holman ropes that one to center field. Could be a tough play, but he gets under it for the out. And a nice play made by Everett in center field. So Holman got a hold of that one. And we got one down here in the top of the first. And Goal up to the plate.
Corbin Goal. Great game for them yesterday.
That one popped up, should stay in play. Let's see. Could be a tough play to make, and he does. He makes it. All the way from short. Layson. A nice catch. Right along the third base side for the second out of the inning, and we're off to 2 outs here. This game's got a nice pace to it.
Very nice pace, and an incredible catch on that foul ball by Sawyer Leifson.
And after the plate is Gamble. And his first pitch is going to be a ball. Walker looks in, delivers, and a strike. He throws hard, this kid. He does throw hard, GT.
Very hard, yes. Max Walker, don't think we got to see him pitch yesterday.
And strike 2, got him swinging. Walker gets right into it. No time wasted. Jumps right into it. Here he goes, the windup and the pitch. Swung on and drilled to center field. Everett tracking it. He gets under it. He's there to make the play for the third out of the inning. A 1-2-3 first inning. No runs, no hits. And no men left on. We will see at the bottom of the second after a very quick first inning. Bottom of the first, rather. We'll see you soon. And we're back here at KSL Sports. Game number 3 of the day in the winner's bracket here. And we got the Skyhawks and the Eagles. Skyhawks from Salem Hills and the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. As the Golden Eagles have A.J. Thomas up to the plate to start, and Caleb Holman pitching. As that first inning, GT was like 3 minutes long, the first half of that first inning. First pitch is a strike.
Yeah, very quick inning, 3 pop flies, and now Salem Hills is up to, or Maple Mountain's up to bat.
Holman ropes that one to center field, and it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And Holman is amped up on second base with a leadoff ground rule double.
A.J. Thomas.
A.J. Thomas. Holman's pitching. A.J. Thomas rubs up. It was because Holman was up last night.
Yeah.
A.J. Thomas amped up on second base, and wow. Love to see it start off the inning.
Yeah, Holman the pitcher for Salem Hills here. And like we talked about just a second ago, very quick inning. Great defense by the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. Great catches by Sawyer Leifson and Bennett Everett.
And Walker up to the plate. One swing away from driving in that run. And first pitch to the AB. There's a strike. And that one hit to short. Should be a routine play. Throwing to first in time. So Walker with the ground out. 6-3.
A.J. Thomas stayed on second there. That's where he'll remain as number 12, Cy Chrisman, the big man, approaches the plate.
Everett made a nice play there at short, too. And here comes Cy Crispin. Guy's big. Guy's got to be about 6'6", GT.
According to Max Preps, 6'4", 215. Might be outdated, but he is only a sophomore.
He's a big dude.
So 2 more seasons left for Cy. And he played very well yesterday against Murray.
And first pitch of ball. And the 1-0. Yeah, one looked in there, but it's a ball. Ball 2.
Cy batting very well on the season. 500 batting average, 6 home runs, with an on-base percentage of .595.
That's disgusting.
He's very, very good.
If he were playing basketball, he would be, well, probably the best shooter in the game, or just a forward. That one roped into right field. Going to be a tough play to make. But Raffinery can't get there. And it'll hop against the wall. Should score Thomas, and it will. A stand-up double for Crispin. And Maple Mountain, the Golden Eagles, strike first. It's 1-0.
Maple Mountain fans hyped up here, Mike.
You know, it's funny, these last couple of games, man, it's like as we start getting in the afternoon, the crowd just starts filling in even more.
More people getting off work.
Yeah.
And school and stuff like that.
It's a big rivalry. Okay. And Bringhurst up to the plate here. Just one out here. And Bringhurst, the cleanup guy, in a good spot here. There's a strike.
All of the seniors were honored before the start of this game with an on-field ceremony. Each team has 8+ seniors. I know that Maple Mountain has 8. I think I counted 8 for Salem Hills as well. And we wish them the best in their future endeavors.
Senior day. Kind of a senior day thing here at UVU. Bringhurst quickly down 0-2. Ropes that one to right field. It's got some distance to it. And it has enough for a base hit. It's another ground rule double. As Bringhurst will stop at second, and that'll bring Crispin down. And Cy Crispin scores from second base. And they lead 2-0 here early. And it's clear at this point, Maple Mountain is the team to beat in this tournament.
They came to play today, Mike. Almost everyone up at bat hitting very well.
And Leifson now up to the plate.
Through 4 batters, Mike, we got 2 hits.
And Leifson now, a chance to drive home that run on second. First pitch is going to be a ball. Holman gives up 2 runs in the first inning. And the pitch inside for a strike. Still only 1 out here, GT. Runner on second. And runner thought about it. Now one grounded to third. Going to be a routine play. And Gamble gets him out at first. So Leifson retired and for the second out. And now to the plate. Catterson for the plate, number 28.
Braden Catterson, the catcher.
And first pitch strike. And the pitch, yeah, it's outside for a ball. GT, but Maple Mountain really showing they can play in this tournament. Yesterday just dominating that game, and that first game against Murray, here they are today, just continuing to show what they can do in this first inning.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. Salem Hills having a tough time containing Maple Mountain to start. Already got 2 runs on the board for the Golden Eagles. And Caleb Holman, the pitcher for Salem Hills. Senior guy, he's looking to close this one out here.
And swing and a miss, he does. Strike 3 called, and that'll do it. 3 down, 1 man left on. 2 runs, and a couple of 3 hits in that first inning for the Eagles. We'll have more as the top of the second inning is up after the break. Back here on the program, and GT drinking his little Rockstar drink here. His energy drink. Tell you like it, GT.
I do. I like the White Monster, the zero sugar one, because it tastes like Fresca, and this Rockstar Silver tastes exactly like it. So, very happy about that.
I'm not an energy drink guy, as you know, GT, and I can't really drink them.
I prefer coffee and tea, but when an energy drink is the only option available, I usually go for the zero sugar options. But it's keeping me hyped up here.
As Clower up to the plate here, and he fouls that one off. Max Walker, 11 pitches in. He's been perfect so far.
Pitching against the first baseman, Cloward, like you said. That one was a little high for ball 2.
So the 2-2 from Max Walker. And that looked like a strike to me, but nope, going to be a ball. It's going to be a full count.
Full count here.
And the 3-2. Got him looking. Max Walker gets Cloward for the 4th straight out in the game.
Ball was just a tad inside, but well within the zone.
Kason Averett up to the plate here.
Averett, the shortstop. And another senior.
The pitch. There's a strike.
So Alex and Kaysen, congratulations on graduating.
Okay, good for them. Don't have to worry about school anymore, which is nice. They can play baseball the remainder of the summer and enjoy themselves.
Yep, get ready for college.
Yeah. And they're going to start a lot of work. That one roped into left field, and it'll drop for a base hit. First hit of the game for the Skyhawks. As he pulls into second, will he stop there? Yes, he will. So Averett, first hit of the game. And he's on second with a stand-up double. Max Walker, we had a perfect game on our hands. 4 pitches in. I was excited, GT. A little too early for me, but, anytime I get past 3, at-bats with no hits or walks, I get excited.
Yeah, no, I agree. Especially with Easton Barrett's performance last game for Springville. It was fantastic.
And DeGraff and Reed chops one a second. Thomas throws to first, and it'll move the run over, but 2 outs now in the inning.
DeGraff and Reed out, but Averett moves on to third here.
And that'll bring up Haskell to the plate.
Haskell playing out in center field today. Another senior, so congratulations, Aiden. Looking to score his man, Kaysen. Get the RBI.
And that one hit to short. Could score the run. It's bobbled. Throwing it. Nope, won't even throw to first. And Haskell is in there on an E6. Lacey got eaten up by it a little bit. And scores the runner.
Was that another one that I spoke into existence there, Mike?
You might have, GT. Wait, why did you speak it into existence? What did you say?
I said that, Aiden wants the RBI here, wants to bring his man home, and that's exactly what he did.
Oh, well, you might have, yeah. You've been doing that all day. Ball low.
Thought it was going to be an out, but Sawyer Leifson kind of fumbled it and was not able to get the ball to first in time.
Well, that would have ended the inning, GT, so two
Yes.
outs.
Yes, sir.
And that one swung on and drove to left field. It's got some length to it. Does it have the distance? Off the wall. DeGraff and Reed. And it'll score the run. Ball gets away. Here he comes. He's coming home. The throw. Not in time.
He's safe.
Unbelievable.
Salem Hills hyped up right now.
Caleb DeGraff and Reed. Wow, what just happened?
What a hit by DeGraff and Reed. That was nuts.
Wow, so DeGraff and Reed ropes one in the left field. Scores the run. How did the ball end up over there on the right side? A lot of things that happened.
Yeah, I mean, he brought his man home, and that was Haskell who was on first. So went to second, third, and home. And DeGraff and Reed initially thought it was going to be a double, but the throw back. That might have been the closest one to us, Mike.
I'll take that. Oh. That almost hit Vince over there. Wow. My goodness. And here we go. That
Got
one roped
Ledger
in
Holmes
the left
batting.
field. Should be it's actually a tough play to make in the sun. But Giles gets there for the third out of the inning. So 3 runs on 2 hits. And no men left on. Salem Hills on top now, 3-2. Back here on the program, KSL Sports, Mike Goodkind and GT Garrett Thompson. As unexpected, top half of that second inning, GT. Salem Hills came out firing 3 runs. And
yeah, DeGraff and Reed scored on an error by shortstop Sawyer Leifson.
As Johnston gets caught looking there, strike 3, and the momentum is shifting back in the favor of the Skyhawks here.
Tough at bat there for Chase Johnston.
Holman 20 pitches in, and he's kind of settled in here later. Averett into the game. Out to the plate, rather. And there's a strike inside corner. He didn't like the call. Bennett, the brother of Kaysen.
Would also like to extend our congratulations to Bennett on graduating. Good job, boss.
Good for him.
Good luck.
That ball inside. What did you do when you graduated, GT? What was your course of action?
Went on a couple trips with friends, and then got ready for my freshman year at the U.
As Kaysen Averett grounds to short, throwing to first in time. He grounded 2, Kaysen Averett, actually.
Yeah.
Bennett grounded 2. Is there any relation there?
Probably not.
No, right?
Maybe. I mean, could be.
Could be.
Go to different high schools, maybe cousins or something. I don't know.
We should look into that one.
Could. Definitely could.
Okay, we will check that out for you. And there's a strike. Warren up to the plate here.
We're used to giving you guys, pre-game interviews and getting some details from coaching staff and players, but tougher to do with baseball.
It'd be kind of nice maybe post-game for the last game we can get somebody in here.
That would be cool.
Okay, we'll talk to the coaches. See what we can do. That one outside.
Yeah, so 3-2 here. Salem Hills Skyhawks leading, bottom of the second.
And the 2-1. It's inside for a ball.
In, out, and in here for Holman. Brings up a 3-1 count.
Colby Warren, no men on, 2 outs, and the pitch inside, ball 4, take your base.
That'll bring up number 32, Caden Giles.
And you could just tell this game's going to have a little heat to it, GT.
Absolutely. Pretty intense rivalry between these two schools.
First pitch of the at-bat, and it's a ball. So they better on the order here. We are now to A.J. Thomas again. The leadoff man. 1-0 roped over the head of the second baseman, Holmes. And that'll bring Warren around to third. Will they wave him home? No, we'll stop there. So a nice single for A.J. Thomas.
Excuse me on that last one. I said Caden Giles. That was, in fact, A.J. Thomas. So my mistake.
It happens, GT.
It does. But a great hit by A.J. Gets his man over to third. So we got Colby Warren and A.J. Thomas on base. Runners at 1 and 3.
And now the pitcher, Max Walker, steps up to the plate.
And Max, another senior. Congratulations to you, Max. Pitching this game.
First pitch strike to Max. And the 0-1. And there's a strike in there. 0-2 early.
Nice fastball there by Caleb Holman, doing a solid job on the mound so far.
Runner goes. That one roped to right field. Will it drop? DeGraff and Reed gets there in time, and he makes the play for the third out of the inning. So a rocky inning, but no runs scored for Maple Mountain. And 2 men left down. We'll be back for the top of the third. This game moving fast. We are back here with KSL, Mike Goodkind and Garrett Thompson. As the leadoff man for the inning is going to be Holman here against Walker. And the first pitch, that one roped right to second base, and a nice play made by A.J. Thomas. He makes the catch.
Great catch there by A.J. Thomas. Quick reflexes, Mike.
Very good.
Corbin Gold, number 16, up to bat. The designated hitter.
And shows bunt and gets a first pitch strike. The 0-1. That one roped to first, and it's off of the glove of Johnston. And I wonder if that's going to be considered an infield hit, or that whether that's an E3.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one, Mike.
So they're going to call it an error.
Yep. Like, it's leaning towards error on that one. Yeah. Ball hit his ankle and then bounced out of the infield.
Gamble up to the plate, and the pitch, that one fell back. And got by him with a fastball there. Strike.
Number 2, Dagan Gamble. Up to bat, senior. Congratulations, Dagan.
And swing and a miss, got by him. A 3-pitch strikeout for Max Walker. He stays calm and collected. 30 pitches in. And he gets him out there. So 2 down here. And that'll bring Alex Cloward to the dish. First pitch. It's outside.
Clower, the senior first baseman for the Skyhawks squad. Been hitting pretty well on the season.
And the pitch, that one fell back. So no 1-1 here.
Alex is batting .358 on the year with a .480 OBP.
And the 1-1, that one a little high. Go with a decent lead off first. And the pitch. That's a ball there. .3-1. That's inside. Ball 4. Take your base, son. Runners on first and second with 2 down.
And that'll move Corbin Gull, like you said, on over to second. So 2 on, 2 outs here at the top of the third.
And they're going to come in and talk to Max Walker. Are they pulling him out of the game, I wonder?
Yeah, the infield crew. And head coach Jeremy Thomas come out and have a conversation with Max.
Night and day weather-wise here compared to yesterday. Yesterday, again, we got a nice little afternoon, but the morning was rough. A lot of rain. Came down a lot during those first 2 games. And now it's all sunshine here. About 60 degrees here in Orem, Utah. And
it is a beautiful day here, Mike. Wrapped up their conversation on the mound with Max Walker. Head coach Jeremy Thomas, been with the program for a couple years now. Started coaching back in 2022. 20 years of coaching experience, coached at Dixie State and was the pitching coach at BYU for a while. And he leads a phenomenal baseball team, Mike.
he really does. As HBP, Averett gets hit by the pitch. And he will take his base, and that'll load the bases.
Averett, Cloward, and Gull all on base right now. They are juiced for number 12, to Graffenried.
Chase DeGraffenried heads to the plate. In a good spot here. 3 men on. What can he do? And first pitch strike.
Chase, another senior. Congratulations to you, Chase.
And
playing out left field today.
The 0-1. That one lined right to the shortstop. And that'll do it as Latson makes the catch. And to the bottom of the third we go. We'll see you on the other side next. KSL Sports, Mike Cook and Garrett Thompson. Bottom of the third inning. As up to the plate right now.
Number 12, Cy Chrisman.
And he fouls that one. Quick 0-2 count. Cy Chrisman 1 for 1. Had a double earlier today, didn't he, GT?
He did, yeah. great hit earlier on in this game.
And the pitch, yeah, one's outside for a ball, so 1-2. And the 1-2, that one fouled back. Only a few months away from football beginning, GT. Can't wait for football season. I know you can't wait for that.
Yeah, very excited. Should be a lot of action.
As Crispin flies out to the right fielder to Graff and Reed. So DeGraff and Reed makes the play. And Logan Bringhurst is up to the plate. Yeah, but fall in Utah is an extraordinary time, isn't it, GT?
It really is. Yeah, especially up in big and little Cottonwood Canyons. Love it when the trees change color. Or love it when the leaves change, rather. And, yeah, very, very pretty up there during the fall.
You know, this really is a winter state. A lot of people, you know, can't wait for summer, but the winter here is extraordinary.
Best snow on earth.
Yeah.
So what can you say?
Best snow on earth, that's for sure.
Scratch that. The greatest snow on earth.
Well, that's the license plate.
That is, yes. And
that's what we claim out here.
That is what we claim.
You know, I never thought I'd like cold weather, GT. Always wanted to avoid it. Moved to Southern California, moved to Florida. I lived in Houston for a little bit, and now I'm in Utah. I'm like, this is one of the best places to live. Strikeout.
Logan Bringhurst.
Looking.
Designated hitter just struck out here.
So Bringhurst goes down looking. And Holman doing a really good job. 43 pitches into this game, and Layston is up to the plate. Check that, 44 pitches. But, yeah, GT, it's an extraordinary place to be, you know. As Layston watches the first pitch that's off speed, and it's a strike. And make that strike, too. He's down early in the count.
Sawyer Layston, the shortstop for the Golden Eagles.
And strike three swinging. He goes down. And Max Walker.
Caleb Holman.
Max Walker coming up to the mound now. Caleb Holman getting the job done, 46 pitches in. We will have it here for you coming up next, top four after this. Stay tuned. We're back here, top of the fourth inning. And our friend Max Walker still in the game. There's a strike.
Number 9, Aiden Haskell up to bat.
And the pitch to Haskell. There's strike two early.
And if I haven't already said it, congratulations, Aiden, another senior on this squad.
Aiden fouls that one off.
It's got an 0-2 count here, Mike. And
you know, it seems like Max Walker just has such a cadence to him, GT.
He really does.
It's right into the pitch. Doesn't even think about it. Strike three, got him on the off-speed pitch, looking. And another strikeout for Max Walker.
Yeah, great cadence, great rhythm.
Senior putting on a solid campaign here. But, well, both pitchers are, but Max Walker doing a great job. DeGraff and Reed lines one to center field, and an easy play, routine fly ball for Averett. Bennett Averett out there in center field for the second out of the inning.
Max has a 3.5 ERA on the season.
I thought you were going to say GPA.
I'm sure he has a very high GPA as well.
So probably a little better than 3.5. I don't know.
3.5 or higher.
3.5 is pretty good. Not bad. And there's a wild pitch. His first one of the game.
Yeah, won 5 games as a pitcher this season. And the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles out of Spanish Fork, Utah. 24-4 overall and 12-2 in region, finished first. I know we've already said it a couple times, but just a great baseball team.
Loaded. Ball inside to Ledger Holmes. Maple Mountain GT, we saw them dominate yesterday, and I think Brighton was the team that surprised us most. They'll be playing the final game here tonight. But Maple Mountain and Brighton will be a fun matchup to watch. That was fouled off.
That would be a very cool matchup. If you plan on joining us for that game later this evening, it will be the Brighton Bengals versus the Orem Tigers.
Ledger Holmes makes solid contact to left field. An easy play for Giles out there. And it'll be an F9. F7, rather. We will take a break here. Bottom four coming your way next. Oh, the fourth inning. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson. And Garrett is out here looking up how long cats hold grudges for, which is interesting.
Yep, looking it up on Mike's Instagram, the cat guy.
Very interesting. Right up to the plate right now is number 28, Braden Catterson. And that ball is away. And the 2-1, swing and a miss, make it 2-2.
Catterson, senior catcher. Congratulations, Braden.
And swing and a miss, strike three, got him swinging. Catterson goes down. And another strikeout for Holman.
Tough break there. Catterson, a very solid hitter. But Caleb Holman has been pitching very well so far this game.
And that brings Johnston to the plate here. First pitch to Johnston. Swung on and hit to second base. Holmes there, throwing to first in time. Easy. 1-2 innings so far.
And Mike, the Salem Hills Skyhawks still have the momentum here after Maple Mountain started this game red hot.
And Bennett Averett will come up into the box here. Averett. No man on. See if he can at least get on base here. And first pitch ball. And there's a strike on the inside corner.
Ooh. Questionable call there,
Yeah,
I think,
he didn't
by
like
the
it.
ump.
He didn't love it. And strike two on the outside corner that time.
Maple Mountain fans not happy with the umpire here.
And there's a ball. Again, the cadence of both of these pitchers, Holman and Walker, they just, no time wasted. They get right into their cadence, and here you go. That one roped into center field. Got some distance. Will it drop? No. What a play. Haskell chases it down to end the inning. And no runs, no hits, nobody left on. To the top of the fifth we go. Next. And we're back. KSL Sports. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson, producer Vince Francis up in the booth here at Utah Valley University. And we are in the top half of the fifth inning. Again, GT and I were talking with Vince, and this game's moving pretty fast.
Yeah, moving pretty quick.
That's Walker just getting right into his motion.
Yep. Back at the top of the order, number 3, Caleb Holman, up to bat. Pitcher versus pitcher here.
And the 2-0. There's a ball inside, so a 3-0. This is our first 3-0, man. We haven't seen many 3-0s in this game specifically.
No, we have not.
If any at all. The 3-0, and there's a strike.
Both pitchers, Walker and Holman in this game, reading quick signals from the catchers and just throwing away.
Yeah. 3-1. And he walked him. So a leadoff walk, runner on. And Holman takes his base, and that brings up Corbin Gill, the DH. Gold to the plate here. Runner on first, no outs. And the first pitch, he shows bunt. And did it hit him? No. Gets by Catterson, and the runner will advance. So Holman on a second now. And the Skyhawks looking to tack on one more run here. Get some insurance. Base hit could do it.
Yeah, 1 on, no outs, Mike. And they are in control of this game.
Corbin Goal shows bunt. Nicely done. Walker throws the first in time. Moves the runner over. 1 out now here in the top of the 5th.
Nice sack bunt there by Corbin Goal. Moves Holman over to third, and it looked like Max kind of hesitated a little bit
for a second,
onto where he was going to throw, but he made the right play at first.
Here's Gamble, first pitch, ball.
You got to make split-second decisions.
Yeah. And this game for sure, too, GT.
Absolutely.
That one popped up into center field. The right fielder.
Here comes Holman.
Warren makes the play. Throw home. Oh, he got him. Warren got him at home plate. What a throw. Wow. Colby Warren from right field. A rope to Catterson to get K, the pinch runner at home plate. What a play. Wow.
Phenomenal throw by Warren. And Braden Catterson tagged him at home.
You don't blame him, do you?
No, I mean, as soon as that ball was caught, we knew that Holman was headed for home. And just a great play by the Golden Eagles.
Amazing stuff. We'll be back here, bottom of the 5th, up after this. Here, KSL Sports. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson. First pitch from Holman is a little up and in, and a wild pitch for him.
Colby Warren up to bat. Senior made that great play from right field.
Popped him up, and an easy play. Bobbled, though, by Harrison. But he makes the catch for the first out of the bottom of the 5th. Sorry, GT, I interrupted you there.
No worries at all. Got to do the play-by-play. I was just saying, Colby Warren, great play from right field.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Back to the top of the order here. A.J. Thomas, 2 for 2 today. And that one's inside for a ball.
Yeah, Eagles down, but they got more hits than the Skyhawks.
Yep. Eagles, I feel like I've been dominating the game more so, but just haven't been able to tack on more runs.
Yeah, it feels that way. Very strong start, but that play by DeGraff and Reed.
That did it. That one lined up the middle, and another base hit here for A.J. Thomas. 3 for 3 on the afternoon. These Utah athletes, GT, are just nasty. I got to say, this has got to be one of the most athletic states in terms of high school.
I think it's up there. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little biased being from Southern California. I mean, obviously, California's a big state. Got more high school athletes. But Utah.
Loaded.
Loaded.
That one popped up by Walker. Should be a routine fly ball play, and Holman makes the grab for the second out of the inning.
Sun right in his eyes there. Still makes the grab.
And Cy Crispin up to the dish here.
If anyone can surprise us with a homer here, it is Cy.
And Crispin fouls that off. Down 0-1.
We have yet to see a homer here.
We've been close.
Been close. Had an inside the park home run. We talked about that earlier. That was by Jack Saba from Brighton.
Yeah.
But Sai's got 6 homers on the year.
A.J. Thomas leadoff double. That one roped into center field. It's got a lot of oomph to it. Is it going to get tracked down at the wall? No, it's gone. Pack your bags. That ball is out of here. A 2-run shot. And Garrett Thompson speaks it into existence once again. 4-3, Maple Mountain lead.
Am I just the oracle in the press box now? This has got to be like the 3rd or 4th time that's happened today. Spoke a couple RBIs into existence, spoke that whole homer into existence, I guess. I was just...
Wow, Cy Crispin, man. He got a hold of that one.
Man, that is his 7th homer of the season. First homer of the postseason.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
What a hit.
What a hit out in center field, too.
Oh, what a hit. That was exciting. Not gonna lie. That was exciting. Love to see it.
Mention his home run stats once, and there you go.
GT, I don't know what the heck's going on with you, but can you just tell me, all the success that's coming, that's coming my way?
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to open up my own psychic practice.
You really should, dude.
Going to run it out of my apartment. Going to have a little neon sign at the door. And
I think that was a joint effort, though, on that one. We were both talking about home runs, right?
We were, yeah. We wanted to see one, and the sophomore, Cy Crispin, gave us one. Man, 7 home runs on the year. That is impressive.
That was just rope that thing into center field. There we go, in on the hands for Bringhurst. Should be a routine play. Hop that one, but Gamble gets him out of first, and that'll do it for the inning. 2 runs and a major home run from the sophomore Cy Crispin in this one, as the Eagles on top here, 4-3, headed to the top of the 6th inning. And we are back here on the broadcast from beautiful Orem, Utah. And there's a leadoff single for Cloward, and he is on first base to start the top half of the 6th.
Nice start to the top of the 6th by Alex Cloward. Senior first baseman.
And Averett now to the plate. Case Averett, as they're going to bring a pinch runner in for Cloward. And here in the top of the 6th, last inning was, the story of that inning was just an absolutely nasty home run, a frozen rope to center field by Cy Crispin, and Garrett Thompson went full on psychic on us and called it.
And that pinch runner for Alex Cloward is going to be number 7, Talon Cloward. Going to assume siblings, but could be cousins.
We don't want to assume. I already tried that earlier today.
Yeah, but on the same team for Salem Hills. So, yep, 2 Clowards. One coming in for the other.
And Max Walker, after 60 pitches and a brilliant performance today, is going to head back to the dugout. And he gets a standing ovation here in Utah County, as people are just elated to see what a performance he had for us here. Is just 3 earned runs today through 5 innings, and did a great job. The pitching change, we'll have it for you up next. And we're back here on the show. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson, our producer Vince Francis here, live from Orem, Utah. And a packed ballpark here at Utah Valley University. Into the game is going to be Bennett Averett pitching now for Maple Mountain and the Golden Eagles. And the first pitch, it's a ball high. Averett from the stretch. And the pitch. There's a bunt. Right back to Averett. He's going to throw to second. And he got him. There's one. Fielder's choice for Caleb Averett. Averett versus Averett there.
Casey Averett.
Casey Averett, rather. And fielder's choice for him. He's on first.
That'll bring up Chase DeGraff and Reed.
So one down. Here's DeGraff and Reed up to the plate. Got to assume they're brothers as well, the DeGraff and Reeds. As that one roped. Oh, what a play. What a play by A.J. Thomas at second base as he grabs the frozen rope right out of the air.
Phenomenal catch.
Is that Robinson Cano, GT?
I think so. Another great Yankee.
Yeah, good player.
Yeah.
He and Jeter played together. They were pretty nasty, the two of them.
They were.
Aiden Haskell to the plate and fouls that one off.
I just loved Jeter at shortstop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Faced the league.
Faced the league. Great
5
hitter.
championships and multiple batting titles. He must have won a batting title or two, right? Come on.
Probably did.
And there's a strike. No MVPs. Never won an MVP. It's kind of crazy. Captain of the New York Yankees never won an MVP.
That is crazy.
Heck of a lot of silver sluggers, but he had some competition during those years. And the 0-1, that one fell back. Quick 0-2.
Yeah, 0-2 count here. Still got Casey Averett at first. And let's see if Aiden Haskell can advance him and get the momentum going for the Skyhawks again.
And the 0-2. Yeah, strike 3 right down the pipe. Caught him looking, didn't he? One man left on. No runs. And I believe there was one hit, actually, in the inning. But that'll do it for the inning. We will head to the bottom of this. And we are back to start the bottom of the 6th inning. And Maple Mountain looking to try to tack on one more here if they can, to try to close this thing out in the top of the 7th inning. Sawyer Leifson up to the plate. Done a great job in the field for this team. But 0 for 2 in this game. And second pitch, there's a strike.
Now 1-2 count here for Leifson, who's looking to get his first hit of the game.
And the pitch, that one popped up, and will it go out of play? Yes, into the bullpen. So Leifson stays alive. And the pitch, that one's outside, so a 2-2. And wild pitch. You know, I always wonder, GT, in that case, why not just swing at it? You know, so then it's a drop third strike and you could just run.
And just give it a shot, yeah.
You know? I always wonder that. Why not? Take the drop third strike. Everybody's got an ego. You get on base. A base runner's a base runner. It doesn't matter how you make it.
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Yeah, you know.
Caleb Holman, a couple consecutive balls here.
And he chops that one to third. Routine play for Gamble, throwing to first. Oh, wow, not in time. It's actually way out of reach for Cloward, and he will advance to second base on the error throw. So an E5 from Gamble. And we got another runner in scoring position here.
Yeah, like you said, Mike, routine throw there from Gamble to Cloward, and should have made the out at first, but errant ball goes over his head, and Sawyer Leifson advances to second.
And that'll bring up Braden Catterson, 0 for 2 today. Catcher on this team. And the pitch. That is outside for a ball. Catterson, another guy that might be able to take us yard here. And he shows bunt. And they're going to say that is a ball, so 2-0.
Showed bunt twice there. 2 balls, no strikes. And might show it again. Cloward has moved in a little bit from first.
And he does bunt. That'll go foul.
Yeah, we've talked about it a few times. Really like the strategy of a sack bunt here to advance a runner to third. They're in a good position, no outs.
Yeah. He should. Why not?
Yeah.
Get the runner over, no outs. Why not? And he does. He's a beauty down the line. Will it stay fair? No. And now he will not bunt anymore. 2 strikes. That's it.
If it did stay fair, it wouldn't have been a sack bunt. Would have made it to first. It was
probably
very favorable location.
Yeah. Well, and they kind of let that thing slide. They let it go a little bit. Risk of that is if it stays fair.
Yeah, hoping for the foul there. Looks like Catterson's going to take a crack at this one.
These late games, though, GT have been great. Yesterday and today. And the pitch, that one. Got him in on the hands to right field. And DeGraff and Reed makes the play. DeGraff and Reed throws it in the third.
Leifson stayed on second there. Thought about running to third, but third base coach signaled to him, and he made the right decision there. Would have been cutting it close, Mike.
We are cutting it close, yeah. And Chase Johnson to the plate now. Johnson, first pitch strike.
Nice pitch there from Holman. We've actually have a batter change here. I need to announce.
It's going to be Hyatt, yeah.
It's going to be Hyatt, yeah. This is Hayden Hyatt, sophomore.
Hyatt to the plate, yeah. Played yesterday. On the Gamecast, it was still saying Johnson, but we stand corrected here.
And Harrison, the catcher, talking with Holman on the mound. Quick meeting, and we are going to get right back to it.
An 0-1 here to Hyatt. Can he bring home that run here? See what he can do. I think you got to bring him. If this is a base hit, I think you got to bring the guy home. Throw, pickoff attempt at second. Nice job covering by Holmes, but Leifson gets back in time. And the 0-2. And the pitch, that one foul back.
Braxton Harrison, the catcher. Holman still pitching. We've got an 0-2 count here.
And the 0-2. Oh, caught him looking. Strike 3. And a tough AB for Hayden Hyatt. He goes down looking. And 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
Bennett Avert at bat now. 0 for 2 on the day. Holman here throwing a combination of fastballs and curveballs, Mike. Seen a lot of success with his fast pitches.
Holman delivers. Bennett Averett, and he drops that one over the head of Cloward, and that will score Layson. He heads to second base, and that is somehow a double by Bennett Averett, and one insurance run on the board as well. 5-3. Eagles in front.
Bottom of the sixth here, Mike. Salem Hills Skyhawks need to close this one out, and they will have one more shot to come back in this game as we head into the top of the seventh inning.
And here's Colby Warren up to the plate with a runner on second. GT, it's going to be an interesting top seven here. Pitch to Warren, and that's the ball.
Pressure on both teams. Maple Mountain looking to close it out, and Salem Hills needing to get on the board and tie the game.
Can they rally is the question. They can't rally as long as Maple Mountain is on the field, or is at bat. And that's 2 balls.
We've had a few seemingly never-ending innings for a few teams in crunch time today, and it's got to be tough. But these teams have been here before, and they're going to have to swing that pendulum and get back to it.
And the 2-0, that one fouled off.
Braxton Harrison going to have another conversation with Caleb Holman on the mound. Holman just threw his 92nd pitch.
You beat me to it, GT. I was going to say that.
Both on the same page.
Yes, we are in manifesting and in pitch count. 5-3 game here. Runner on second. Colby Warren at the dish. The 2-1. And that's in there for a strike.
And Bennett Averett kind of daring Caleb Holman. He's leading off second. I think Holman's going to check on him here.
And the 2-2. Fouled off. Two runner on second here. Bottom six. And he delivers that one inside. It's going to be 3-2 full count.
Good eye by Colby Warren.
Colby Warren at the plate here. Pops that one up to shallow center field. Who will get there? Oh, wow, it drops in for a base hit. I guess that would be an E8 as Haskell kind of let that one fall, and it's going to be a 6-3 Maple Mountain lead as he ends up on second.
That catch was between Holmes and Haskell, and unfortunately cannot make the catch, and Colby Warren on second now. Back at the top of the order, A.J. Thomas up at bat.
And they will come out to talk to Holman here. 96 pitches in. Probably going to be the end of the day for him.
Infield crew and head coach Scott Haney.
Wow. I stand corrected. Holman will stay in the game. I assume he will try to finish out this inning. before they bring in the reliever. And here's A.J. Thomas, not the guy you want to face, top of the order. And he's 3 for 3 on the afternoon.
He's been playing superbly, Mike.
And there's a ball on the first pitch to Thomas. Pitch to him, right? Pitch to Thomas here.
There you go.
And the 1-0. Swing and a miss.
AJ made a great catch. Playing at second base earlier this game.
He did. Frozen rope caught. Yeah, I'm sure Vince will probably cut that up and show that on our Instagram account, KSL Sports Rewind.
Definitely a highlight-worthy play.
And the 1-1. That's in there for a strike.
AJ does not like that call by the ump. Brings it to a 1-2 count. Thought that last pitch was a ball. And he's still got Colby Warren on second here. 2 outs. Holman looking to close it out.
Holman, 99th pitch. That's a ball on the outside corner.
And now Salem Hill's not happy with that call. Thought it was a strike.
This crowd is rambunctious, GT.
A lot at stake here.
2-2. That one roped in the left, and that'll be a base hit. And it should score Warren. Here he comes toward home. He slides in safely, and an RBI single for A.J. Thomas. 4 for 4 with a stellar afternoon.
Couldn't have asked for a better game, I don't think. 4 for 4, making great plays at second.
Couple ribbies.
Couple ribbies, yeah. Just a phenomenal game for A.J. Thomas.
And Max Walker, the starting pitcher, up to the plate here. And first pitch, that one's high. The exact inning, Maple Mountain 1.5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Insurance run, why not? Hey, we'll take 3, right?
Absolutely, Mike. This is just a never-ending inning for the Skyhawks.
See what happens here. Maybe Holman can get him out of trouble. And that one chopped to third. Tough play. Throwing to first. In time. Nice play by Gamble. And that'll do it. No run. Actually, 3 runs. How many hits in that inning, GT? A lot of them.
Several, yeah.
And 1 man left on. We'll be back for the top of the 7th. And potentially the conclusion of this one after this. Into the bottom of the top of the 7th we go. Let's see. Maple Mountain puts up 3 runs in the 6th, and they lead this one 7-3 on top of the Skyhawks of Salem Hills. And let's see if they can close this one out. Averett on the hill, and DeGraff and Reed at the plate. And the first pitch to Caleb DeGraff and Reed. There is a ball outside.
It is crunch time now for the Skyhawks.
And the 1-0. Make it a 2-0.
Got to put at least 4 runs on the board to keep this game going, Mike.
Yep. And that's a 3-0. You don't want to walk the leadoff man here, GT. Keep it close. Force the ground out, or... And let's see. 3-0. That's in there for a strike.
Good adjustment there by the pitcher, Bennett Averett. Got him with a fastball.
3-1. And ball 4, take your base on. So Caleb DeGraff and Reed reaches first base on balls.
Braden Catterson's going to have a conversation with him real quick.
And runner on first. And Ledger Holmes steps up to the plate. Second baseman. And that's a ball inside. And the 1-0, that one popped up. Will it stay in play? Catterson's under it. And he makes the catch for the first out. 2 more, and this thing is gone.
Nice catch there by Braden Catterson. Some of the fans sitting right behind home plate in the first row thought it was coming towards them.
That was exactly what you want there. Pop up, not in play, no pressure, make the catch. Here we go, 1 out.
And a tough break there for the freshman, Ledger Holmes.
And that'll bring Holman up to the plate. First pitch outside.
We have Mountain fans and dugout not happy about that one. Thought it should have been a strike.
And second pitch, there's a strike.
We've got Caleb DeGraff and Reed still at first. See what Holman can do for him. And Bennett Averett still throwing mostly outside, Mike.
Yes. Got to keep it close here. 2-1. And that one roped into center field. Can Giles get there? He lost it in the sun, and that'll go. It's gone. Pack your bags. It's a home run. And they are still in this game.
2-run homer for Caleb Holman. Exactly what his team needed right now. Cuts
Caleb
the lead
Holman,
to 2.
wow. We hadn't seen a home run until this game, G-Town. Now we've seen 2 now. 2 homers in the game. 1 each. And that's a bases clearing, obviously home run. And with 1 out, can Averett hold his team the lead here?
And that is
6:05 local time.
That is Caleb Holman's 5th home run of the season.
Wow. And there's a strike.
And look at that, momentum shifted just like that.
Big time 2-run game. Can they rally? There's the ball outside.
Caught Corbin Goal looking. That first pitch was a fastball.
And that looked close. Ball, though. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Bennett Averett, 21 pitches in. Got to stay calm here. After the 2-run home run, seems to be doing so. 2-2. Outside.
Full count here, Mike. This is a big moment for Bennett Averett and Corbin Goal.
Who's more nervous is the question. And the pitch right down the pipe, foul back.
And the suspense continues. Corbin 0 for 2 on the day. If he can get on base here, that would be huge for the Skyhawks.
But those 3 insurance runs, GT and 6th inning, even more important now. That one hit deep in the left. It's going to go foul.
There's a dad on the hill there. Thought he was going to one-hand that one.
Pop dog.
Oh, yeah.
Tried snagging it. 3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Got him. Bennett Averett strikes him out swinging. And the second out of the inning, and they are 1 out away from advancing in bracket play. And tomorrow, GT, I believe the teams that are 2-0 will not be playing.
That is correct. I think we will be waiting for them to play on Thursday or Friday.
Just the teams that are 1-1. So the 2 teams that lose today and the 2 teams that won today will face off. And there's a strike.
And what a strikeout on goal for Bennett Averett. Did exactly what he needed to do there.
And that one popped up out of play.
And there's the sound.
There's the sound we know and love as it hit a local, well, squirrel.
Hope not.
I hope not too. 1-2, 2 strikes, and they are down to their final strike here. As Gamble will try to pull off a miracle here. Let's see what happens. Bennett Averett, 29 pitches in. And he delivers a strikeout. It's over. It's over. Got him swinging, and Bennett Averett strikes out the side as Maple Mountain's going to win this one 7-5 in thrilling fashion.
What a phenomenal ending to this game. 2-run homer by Caleb Holman, his 5th of the season. Got his team right back into this game. But hats off to Maple Mountain for closing it out.
What a game. What a game, GT. 2 homers. There in that 9th inning, we saw the homer from Holman, and it was great stuff, man.
Closed out in 7. Next up, we got the Brighton Bengals versus the Orem Tigers. Big Cats going at it.
Bennett Averett did a great job on the hill.
Phenomenal job.
Stayed calm, gives up the 2-run homer, stays in it. Good stuff. We'll be back here for the Brighton Tigers, 7 p.m. local time.
Brighton Bengals, Orem Tigers.
The Brighton Bengals and Orem Tigers. There you go. Coming up, 7 o'clock. Don't miss it. Should be fun. GT, Mike Goodkind will be there. For right now, from our entire crew here with KSL Sports, Garrett Thompson, Vince Francis, this is Michael Goodkind telling you, be good, be kind. Goodkind out.